it gets more egregious every day. Every day we find something out new.
A surgery center in Knoxville is the target of even more multi-million-dollar lawsuits. That operation and its doctors deny any wrongdoing. The suits all focus on a bacteria outbreak and the months it took to solve it. The string of cases already drew national attention in a medical journal, and tonight, new concerns from our medical expert. At 6, we heard from new patients. Tonight, where they fall in the latest timeline, plus new claims from 2 veteran lawyers behind the bulk of the lawsuits.
So this is part of that 22 inches that were cut out of my back to be moved over here.
After first exposing a health threat months ago in our investigation of a surgical center in Knoxville, 2 patients doubled to 4. And our new reporting finds Parkwest Surgery Center faces at least 8 multi-million-dollar lawsuits.
Have you ever seen this many cases in one surgery center?
No, and I'm unaware of any other case in the country where they had as many.
They just kept doing surgeries.
Kept doing surgeries, numbers and numbers a day, and profit over patient safety.
Veteran lawyers Robert Pryor and Chris Coffey represent patients who went in for routine hip or knee replacement, who all left the same surgical center facing a similar fight with an aggressive bacteria, including 2 in one day.
And we really felt like we were let down terribly.
Kenny Thomas is among their newest clients, alleging neglect by the surgery center, leading to a painful, months-long infection fight. Kenny's lawyer alleges one day before his client's operation, the surgery center held a meeting about the bacteria infection.
And didn't bother to tell the Thomases about it the next day.
Do you feel misled and lied to by them?
Yes.
That this was a huge problem that was in the middle of being investigated by the state, by the local county office of the health, and the CDC. And it's just another example of concealment.
But it's clear through Department of Health records and CDC records that this was going on for about a year.
Our newest reporting exposes both the growing number of cases and the gap showing those cases kept popping up across almost 13 months.
The rate of this organism causing infections is less than 1 in 10,000.
We asked our WBIR medical expert to review the updated timeline alleged in the lawsuits and the new infection cases, again, all centered on the same surgery center. Some patients report receiving a reassuring letter from the surgery center hinting at the problem, but other patients say they never saw it.
You know, what I'm surprised about is really the disregard for human life. It really does alarm me that after that patient 0 was identified, something wasn't done to address the problem.
What does it say to you that we're seeing the first case at least a year before the last case?
So really what should have happened is they should have stopped right away, immediately shut down operations.
Well, they were doing up to 8 a day, 3 days a week, each surgeon with 5 ORs running at the same time.
Upwards of 100 surgeries a month, according to lawyers, citing financial gain as a motivation in multiple lawsuits.
It's a knee and hip factory.
Yes, yes.
I hope and pray that I get to walk without a limp.
Among the newest cases is a longtime minister in his mid-50s.
You knew and you did not care.
Pastor Anthony Cannon wanted to speak directly to his surgeon and leaders at Parkwest Surgery Center.
You thought about your wealth and you neglected my health. You knew.
Again, doctors and the surgery center deny any wrongdoing. Also worth noting, state investigators looked into the bacteria concerns almost a year after the first case we reported. The state found the surgery center failed to establish infection control issues related to infection prevention. But in a follow-up visit a couple of months later, the state then found the surgery center in substantial compliance. The targets of the lawsuit sent us a new response this week saying in part, at no time did any physician prioritize financial gain over patient safety. In court responses, lawyers for the defendants write, it is specifically denied that these defendants were negligent as alleged. It is further denied that these defendants caused any injury. You can read the new statements in full at WBIR.com. Legal experts tell us it may take months or years to see these cases move forward in court. I just heard today from one of those patients who went in for one surgery and is set to face surgery number 5 in February. All of our reporting is online right now at WBIR.com.